Hello my dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Leo, and this reading is about everything you need to know, my dear Leo. It's for December, a little bit over 2025 and into 2026, about different areas of your life that need information. That information will be coming to you from the heavens or the universe. Different areas. This isn't about one specific area, everything that you need to know. So let us begin, and I'd like to start by thanking you all for being here, and gratitude for your support, and gratitude for all of you. My best wishes to each and every one of you. And also I am in special gratitude to those of you who are supporting me by watching 1 or 2 extra videos per week in support of my health. I'm in absolute gratitude. Now I will put just a little bit more intention. First message for all Leo. We have the purity of the unicorn. The unicorn is about an ending and a new beginning. It is about overcoming one challenge and then finally starting a new life, a new chapter. There's going to be a lot of changes in your life, my dear Leo, great changes that are going to be incredible, and ultimately they are going to bring you a lot of success. Success is coming on a grand scale after an end of a chapter. Now let's have a look at the second one. Oh my goodness, okay. Here we go. For all Leo, the truth. And we have wisdom. Wisdom is about the owl, and the owl is all about, the owl spirit is about endings. Both of these cards are to do with endings, like the death card, similar. Transformations, end of a chapter of your life and the beginning of a new one. The owl is also about wisdom. It is about, again, we have both number 9, one more challenge, and then it's going to be over. A chapter ends and you're starting fresh. Your intuition is letting you know that by your dreams, by different kind of signs. Ultimately, you are going to be set free, and there is a preparation for a new chapter with someone, a great partnership coming. Success and freedom, in both cards we have freedom to the highest level. So that is great news. That's why we've got purifications. Now I'm going to ask in regard to something that you've been worried about, thinking about, wanting an answer to. We're going to take 2 messages. If you've got one question or one something, or if you've got 2, part A and B, towards if this is going to happen when, anything like that that's occupying your mind now, we're going to have 2 answers for you. I'll be cutting twice the truth for every Leo that they need to know. It says you are ready. You are ready to go ahead. You're just waiting to overcome, I think, one challenge. And both of them show that there is one challenge, and it'll be ready. You're ready to go. You're ready to start. You're ready to start a new life, a new chapter. But a little bit to go. The truth, the next truth, and it says the answer is yes. Not only you're ready, but yes, everything is going to go ahead smoothly, so you have nothing to worry about. That is magnificent. Okay, moving on to the next level, which is 2 messages from this deck. Again, I'll be cutting twice for all Leo, the truth. The first one says, wow, partnerships and alliance. This could be a proposal or a proposition to start business with others, to work together in alliance. This can be also something that you might be doing on your own, starting your own business, but bringing on workers to work with you, alongside with you. It's about teamwork. It's about working and making a lot of profits. This is wonderful. Sometimes this can be a family business also. I do see you, possibly because of this, you might be relocating. There could be a possibility of relocation, decisions about living elsewhere, maybe in regard to this business. Let's see the next one. Next message for all Leo. There are a lot of hidden factors that are going to be coming to light. Once you overcome one challenge, then there is a lot of abundance coming with the Empress, a lot of nurturing love that's going to bring you abundance in many areas. But what the moon does, first, the moon is the ruler of Cancer, could be in connection to Cancer. It is about seeing a lot of truth, and a lot of truth being revealed, hidden factors, so that you can see your path clearly. A lot of things are going to come out to finally give you the awareness that you need and the clarity you need to know what's next and where to go, what to do. So that is wonderful. Okay, let's have a look at 2 more messages. And I'm positive that those messages are going to be connected to what we're talking about here. Let's have a look. The truth for all Leo. I'll be cutting twice for 2 messages. The first one. and you are resting from. Do you see how I was talking about one chapter, and once this chapter is over, you're starting fresh and new? Once that chapter is going to end, now I know it's a karmic one, it's been going on for too long, where it might have stripped you from your freedom. You are resting from a big battle, and it's going to come to an end. You are going to be loving the ending. This is going to bring you a lot of wealth and abundance from this. And there's the karmic chapter I was talking about, just so you know. And it is connected to someone. Where is it? The air energy. I saw air energy here, connected to someone that is air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, maybe with Cancer. Aquarius with Cancer, Gemini with Cancer, or Libra with Cancer. I feel like it's that it's ending. A karmic chapter ends, and you are going to be given plenty of wealth to live a life of wealth and luxury. So that is wonderful. That explains that. Now I'm going to take on, actually I shouldn't have taken them, but it doesn't matter. Let's have a look, and there it is. There it is. It's just coming out. A new beginning with someone of fire energy. A new person enters your life. They've got strong fire, which is like yourself, Leo, or they might have Sagittarius or Aries. Fire energy starting fresh with someone that is very much like yourself. We'll find out more as I clarify them, but for now, that's okay. That's enough for now. I'm going to take 3 more messages from this deck, cutting only once for the truth for all Leo. Important factors. 1 cut, 3 messages. Right, you are feeling trapped, like I said, feeling trapped, the 8 of Swords, but soon, I would say within 8 weeks, from now to 8 weeks, there is going to be a release. You will finally see that the truth was the end of this chapter was what was holding you. This is what was bringing you restrictions. It isn't something that you weren't seeing at all. It was just maybe you don't know that this is coming to an end, and it is coming to an end, and you are going to rest tremendously, and you are going to be free. This is about freedom, and end of a karmic chapter. And there's the karmic chapter we're talking about. So you are going to be freed completely and utterly. You're ready to be freed, but you are procrastinating and helping somebody. You're sacrificing for the sake of somebody. And there's the 5 of Swords. You are absolutely defeated. You've done everything in your power, and there's nothing more you can do. Something is ending, and it's time for it to end. It is destined to end. Simple as that. You've done your bit. It's a karmic ending. That's all there is to it. A chapter ends, and this is the time for it. And finally, the Wheel of Fortune. How convenient and how perfect synchronized. The Wheel of Fortune is when destiny starts controlling something that you have done, something to do with a chapter that's ending. Wheel of Fortune comes to take over and control situations, to maneuver your way out of this chapter and set you free to the next beautiful chapter that's coming. And the next beautiful chapter that's coming, look at this, it's the 10 of Cups, and it is wealth. And wow, I gotta take this. You know why? Because this is the Empress. The Empress did show itself before. This is a very loving, nurturing power that's going to give you abundance, and that's why we've got abundance and happiness all over the place for you. So we've got the Empress, we've got a lot of money, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Each and every one of them is talking about a lot of wealth coming your way. I'm going to put them properly so that you can see. Living a life of wealth and luxury and being exceptionally happy. This is what's coming. This is magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. This is enormous. Why I say it's enormous, it's about having it all. Having your wishes and dreams with the 10 of Cups. After this karmic chapter, a lot of rewards, a drastic rise in your money where you're helping others with the 6 of Pentacles. You're becoming so generous and supporting others who are less fortunate or in need, so you're helping others. And the 9 of Pentacles is just living a life of wealth and luxury. So all of this is in connection to the Wheel of Fortune, which is all about fortune and wealth and luxury. And also this is about being empowered financially so much that you are going to be so nurtured, so much luck, so much fortune is coming your way. There is just so much that you are going to be absolutely amazed and in awe and in very much gratitude. There's a lot of gratitude here. So that explains that. And the Wheel of Fortune is here. And of course the rest, of course, it goes to show that there is going to be your dreams happy ever after with the 10 of Cups. And of course the money that's coming, so only emotional fulfillment, and also a major rise in your money to the point where you're helping others. So it's just miraculous. and living the life of a dream. Love, luxury, everything happening for you. This is magnificent. So I'll just put that. That's why these are the rewards after a karmic situation. Now that we've established all that, we're going to take on 2 more messages. My dear Leo, I love your reading for you. It's magical. 2 messages. Let's see what else. Let's see if the Wheel of Fortune is going to bring you a windfall or something like that. It says money strategy. Why spending long game? So looking at the long term, and also thinking things through for the long term. Many of you might be thinking of investing. Some of you are looking at careers to do with military or leadership positions, but strategy thinking is needed. A lot of strategy, thinking things through and putting systems and strategies. The next one is the gears, and the gears are all about putting plans in motion, just like we said, using strategy and seeing things through. Now it says money flow is doing well, hard work is going to pay off, putting plans into motion, building your career, teamwork. There's that teamwork again. Thinking time off maybe for security, thinking what to do for your security, maybe even the security part, and taking time off is connected to starting your own business, wanting to do an entrepreneurship maybe where you're working for yourself and self-employment. Okay, so that's all possible. Let's take on 3 messages or more, maybe 4, for all Leo December onwards, about different areas of your life, that messages that are important. So we've got love. The rose is all about romance and love. We know that's coming, that's for sure. You've got the fire energy here. Destiny intervening, the truth for Leo. Oh, I'm going to try to get 3 to 4 messages. Okay, so we got another one, the angel of love probably. And that's enough. That is plenty. Let me just put these back together. It's not easy to control them, but it's all right. I'm slowly getting the hang of it. Okay, we have got a purple one, which is timing. Wow, okay. Let's talk about this. These 4 messages. They're very interesting. First and foremost, we have rose. Rose is about fragrance. Your perfume is going to be noticed. Or somebody's perfume, that's for sure. Second is romance, love. It's all connected to everything like that. A gift of roses also. And the rose is also about business, and outdoor business also is possible with this. The door of opportunity, something hidden that's going to open up for you and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. A surprise. There's a surprise for you coming very soon. And the doorway is a new passage, of course, a new lifestyle. Now, according to the tea leaf, it says opportunities are waiting for you. So the door of opportunities. Beautiful. Let's put that one there. Now, we have January. January is going to mark a major factor in your life. Now, January can be about someone born in January who's either Capricorn or Aquarius. This could also be that January 2026 is going to be very, very important. You might be meeting someone during the January time, where between Capricorn and Aquarius time, and January itself, 2026, is going to bring on something wonderful in your life. So that's that one, January. And then we've got the angel. The angel is all about protection, love, abundance, protection again, and protection and guidance and support. According to me, according to the tea leaf, it says spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So you are protected, which is wonderful. Okay, now I'm going to clarify. Before clarifications, I do want to take on 2 messages from these decks. One deck here for all Leo, just 1 message. Maybe something that we have missed out on or we didn't have enough of. There's one. And I'm going to take one from another deck and then we'll go through them together. Here we go. There it is. One more for Leo and this one. All right, let's have a look. Now, it says here, right, the first one says that the stars are all about wishes and dreams coming true, and especially one of your oldest wishes that's going to give you freedom and healing, both together. The stars also about love. We have 666 here. Chinese year of the snake. Oh my God, from this year, 2025 to 2026, Chinese year of the snake and the horse, you are going to have freedom and love both together, and one of your oldest wish being granted. Now we have the stars, so here we have wishes do come true. There's a lot of wishes coming true for many of you, my dear Leo. And there's going to be peace, there's going to be miracles, dreams coming true, feeling blessed. You are going to be feeling blessed, and you are falling in love. Believe it or not, you are falling in love. That's going to be beautiful. Inspiration and providence by the heavens and freedom. Now, the other one is about you are in your old patterns but can't see it. So you've got to be very careful. Change is needed. To especially if there are controlling factors, you're trying to control situations because of fear, because of a lot of control situations happen because of fear. So you've got to be very careful and make the changes that are necessary so that you don't go back to old patterns. And if you are trying to overcome something in your life or give up on a habit, maybe they're letting you know that you're back into those habits again, so try to sort of control them. That's just that one. Now let's have a look at this these situations that are here. So we've got the defeat. Let's talk about the defeat. An area of your life that you're defeated. What is that all about? Wow. A situation where it looks like to me it was a situation where there was a lot of worry, a lot of gathering information, being, you know, it was in connection to someone of air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And that's what I said before, didn't I? I said that there was Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and air energy involved, and trying to figure out what to do, you know, keeping tabs of what is the right thing to do. Some of you are probably spying or gathering information because of not being quite comfortable. Some of you might have been just dealing with someone that is very brutally truthful but very controlling at the same time. So that is an area that you were defeated. It's over. There are apologies, there are forgiveness. Finally you are forgiving. There may have been guilt, there may have been guilt. You might have been feeling guilt, or somebody might have been feeling guilt. There's confessions, there's emotional factors, and wanting to speak your heart or their heart, and there is a need to confess and to apologize. Forgiveness is going to take place, compassion is there, and this chapter is going to be closed and over. Let's have a look at this Eight of Swords. When are you going to be released? Because we might get timing. Okay, so we've got the Hermit and we've got Libra. Let's have a look. Virgo, Libra are October. So there is going to be some sort of release, but I feel like it's sooner than that, and I'll tell you why I think that. Soul searching is taking place now. You're reflecting, you're going through a lot because of this defeat. Things are ending very quickly. The soul searching shows to me that you are going to go through, because there may be someone new entering your life. You're going deep and evaluating what to do. Should I start something? Am I ready? Even when you're not ready, there is someone entering your life. And that's when you are going to be asking for questions internally, seeing if you are capable of. But you got your dreams, wishes come true, and you got the love and the support of the angels. So that's wonderful. Karma's ending. This is about karma. You were in a karmic situation. That's why you're feeling entrapped. This is coming to an end, and now it's time for justice. Your justice. They could be also dealing with a Libra. Those of you who are Libra Leos, I'm one of them, Libra Leo and Sagittarius. But anyway, that's not important. What's important is those of you who are dealing with Libra. There are situations that are coming to endings. Karma's ending. Balance is brought forward in your life. Justice is all for you. You are going to make the right choices, and you're making things right. You're doing everything possible. You're weighing things out and making the right choices. So that's wonderful. You don't have to worry. Ultimately, you are doing the right thing. I'm going to just move this back a little bit so you can see the cards better. All right. Now, we're moving to the next level, which is the rest. Let's have a look at the Four of Swords, resting from a chapter. Okay, let me remove something from here. Now, here we go. Right, where you were feeling sad, depressed. Oh my goodness. You are resting from a situation, and there is someone from a distance. You might be starting a relationship, emotional connection with someone from a distance while you're on a holiday or a trip or something. Okay, let's have a look. This lately has been coming. We're doing the rest. It was a situation where you were feeling absolutely sad, overwhelmed, grieving the loss of someone, because the discontentment there was overwhelming, and there was no hope. That's why it was defeated. So it was a situation out of your hands, and you will be grieving the loss of this person, that's for sure. It wasn't something easy. You might have invested so much into this. Now, the Two of Swords shows it's a dead end. There's nothing you can do, and you did everything. Just like the Five of Swords, the Two of Swords shows a stalemate, an ending. Nothing can be done. It's like you weren't seeing the fact that it's over, but it's over. Maybe it'll happen all of a sudden. That's what this is all about. It looks like to me an ending, a cut-off ending. That, yes, I'll just put this one here. So an ending that was imminent, and it was connected to a soulmate. Maybe your soulmate reunion with a soulmate brought this on to put an end to this because it was timing. Soulmate can come as a lover, as a spouse, as a future. They can come as a best friend. They can also come as a business alliance. So let's have a look at the alliance with 3 pentacles. The business alliance, is this person going to be offering you some sort of marriage? I see marriage here. 4 of Wands is about marriage and dreams come true. Having faith and trust and toxicity. So it does look like it's coming at timing where toxic situations are coming to the end. The devil card shows, oh my God, the devil card is connected to Capricorn, which is January. We had January here. So this alliance is taking place in January. There will be an offer for work, to work with others in team. January is the timing, because that's what Capricorn is. The Capricorn time is January. You're getting over situations that maybe were overwhelming, if you were in trauma, if there was a toxic situation or addictions, all of that coming to an end when this situation is being is starting. The time is now. Divine timing is now. Have faith that this is going to work well for you. And it says greater forces at play that you don't see. You have to release control and let destiny control everything. All is going to be working out for your highest good. So whatever happens, the divine timing is now to work well in your favor. That's why you've got everything happening for you. Now we're going to go to the Wheel of Fortune itself and see what is the Wheel of Fortune going to do for all Leo. Wow. It's going to remove something or someone from your life. Someone that you feel guilty all the time. Someone or a situation that's constantly sabotaging and not letting you sleep. Having sleepless nights. This could be the 9. Yeah, 9 of Swords. I knew it. Shadow work. Feeling rejected. Feeling regret, feeling a loss, all of that, guilt, loss, it's all, that guilt is over. There will be separation. There is the end of a situation that was, and there is heartbreak, and there is grief. Just like I said before, there is grief. This is something like abandonment, divorce, or even the loss of someone where you will grieve, heartbreak, that's for sure. So the Wheel of Fortune is removing someone from your life to take you to the next level where you're destined to be happy. Let's have a look at who or what is the energy of the Page of Wands for all Leo. Wow, there it is. There is the Page of Wands. I'll just bring it over so you can see what this is. This, and I'll put this card here and I'll talk about it in a moment, which is an incredible card. This is magic. This is in connection to this. Yeah, I'll talk about this in a moment. This is someone very nurturing, someone incredible, someone that is compassionate, sincere, someone so sincere that you will love their loyalty, someone who really wants to take care of you and protect you. This isn't someone normal. This is someone like a soulmate. Only a soulmate will have those traits of so much compassion and wanting to take care of you and nurture you. Only a soulmate. And guess what? Your soulmate is got fire in them. They should have earth and they should have water as a soulmate, but they do have fire like yourself. So that will be uniting you, but you need earth and water, and we'll see that at the end of the reading. But it is a fire energy like yourself, like I said before, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Okay. And they're very nurturing. Now the next card, this one here, shows that you have been working very, very hard. And this is a very nurturing part of your life that's coming now. A lot of nurturing, a magnetic power that's going to ignite you and release you from being codependent or even a victim in your life. Being wounded, insecurities, all of that will be removed, and you are going to be energized to be able to move to your next level, which is going to be absolutely a lot of happiness for you. So that is all to do with this person that's entering your life. They are going to be the cause of the removal of hardship or heartache from you. Let's have a look at the moon and see what the moon is contributing other than the truth and seeing your path clearly. Well, the moon can be, wow, okay, this is timing. I'll look at this in a moment. The moon is the tower, connected to the tower, connected to Cancer. Okay, we had Cancer, air. I keep seeing that over and over, but it could be an Aquarius with Cancer, it could be Gemini with Cancer, it could be Libra. We had Libra too, Libra with Cancer. Okay. The Tower card is about destruction. It is the removal of someone or a situation from your life. I talked about that so much. The unforeseen changes, the conflicting changes, a sudden crisis that might happen, and there'll be the removal of someone or something unexpected, out of the blue, but it's going to be over. You will grieve the loss of this situation without a doubt. And then it is all about this magnetic Two of Cups, which is soulmate connection. It's all happening for you to meet this person. This chapter has to come to an end. This karmic chapter that you're resting from has to come to an end for you to be able to move on to the next level. There's going to be chemistry. There's going to be magnificent feelings, mutual feelings. You'll be drawn to someone so much that you will be in awe, even if you're not ready emotionally. Everything is going to change when is the soulmate coming into your life. For many of you, this is happening between June. It's starting in December because we've got January, right? Happening in December, January. It's starting and it's going all the way into August. So major changes and transitions. Major changes, transitions in your life, in everything. Wow. That's really big. Okay, that's that one. Let's take on a few more messages before I go into star sign combinations, starting with 2 messages for now. We've got 1. There's reconciliation and somebody from your past coming into your life. Oops, sorry, this one. And there is travel. We did see retreat and travel before, and distance, where you're meeting someone from a distance perhaps. But let's go through them slowly. Now, reconciliation, it says someone from your past is returning in your life. If you don't have someone from the past, then it is your soulmate, because that is from someone from your past coming into your life. Retreat is time away, time to disconnect from the world and just to be in a place where you are going to be absolutely in a lot of happiness and getting to know someone perhaps. And then we've got children. There may be, this person might have children, you might have children. There could be pets. It says your love life is being affected by children. So if it's not, it will be. There will be children or pets that your love life is going to be affected by. Now we're moving on to the next level, something from the heart. Your heart, somebody else's heart. Let's see what else you need to know in regard to the heart situation. We're going to take 3 messages. So there's 1. For all Leo, there's the second one. And I need 1 more. Is that 2 or 3? Okay, 2. We'll take that. Let's have a look. What's happening with the heart? Messages from the heart. Okay, 2 and 3 and 4. So what have we got? Glasses on. Or maybe I don't need glasses. Do I need glasses? No, I don't need glasses. It says you're a wifey husband material. So when you're meeting someone or somebody's meeting you, straight away you see. That's what happens with a soulmate. Straight away you get to know this is a spouse situation. This is like a never-ending story. This is like marriage and the next level up. That's what this is. Someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with. That's how you'll feel. That's how they'll feel. They'll think that way about you, that this is someone for marriage, for long term. I am scared. Yes, I am scared. Yes, scared of getting hurt, so I act like I don't care. Scared of being hurt, and I'm acting as though I don't care. There could be that. I want to talk to you, but I don't know what to say. Somebody wants to talk to you, but they don't know what to say. Maybe somebody, you are destined for happiness, happy ever after, without a doubt, so that you know that. It says, I self-sabotage our connection. I self-sabotage our connection. Somebody's going to be regretting when you're leaving. They're realizing that they're the ones that sabotaged it all. 1 more message and I'll do the star sign connections, the truth for all Leo. And we've got passion. Wow. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. This is going to happen because you're destined to meet the one. There's going to be chemistry. There's going to be magic in the air when you meet them. And that's what happens. That's what happens in soulmate connections. When they meet, it's overwhelming. Even if you're not ready, you start opening, the heart is opened up to meet up with this situation. Now, let's see what our star sign combination of the people that you're dealing with on a high level. If you're meeting your soulmate, what are their star signs? I mean, we know it's earth. Your soulmate is, they comprise of earth and water. Even if they've got fire in them, but they have to have water and earth. So we'll see what water and earth is going to be. And for some of you, there could be earth, air, and water too. So we'll see. Let's see which one is going to be the strongest. We're starting. And of course, the rest will be family members or best friends that you're dealing with, and probably a situation that's coming to an end, which might be connected to Cancer, or even an air energy. Let's have a look. Let's see the truth. For all Leo, I'll be cutting and taking messages. There we go. We've got water energy, Scorpio. We've got Venus, which is Taurus and Libra. That's 2 Libra already, because we did have Libra before. And we also had Virgo, so we'll see the truth for all Leo. And we've got Scorpio again. That's double Scorpio. Air energy, Aquarius. That's the air energy I was thinking of, Aquarius. But we'll see. Neptune is water, goes with Scorpio. Fire, which goes right next to, Sagittarius. The next one for all Leo, we're going to understand what's going on. Water energy, Cancer doubling up, Cancer and the moon. Remember Cancer, that's 3 Cancers already. The truth. We've got Cancer again, that's 4 times Cancer, and Earth energy, which goes Earth. Where are here? Capricorn. I'm going to go through many, and then we'll go 3 for we'll see the majority who they're dealing with. Fire, double fire, Leo. And the Sun, which is the rule of Leo. Just so you know, I call them out so that you understand. For those of you who don't know. Earth energy, Capricorn, and then Cancer again. That's Cancer leading the way, all the way, all the way. Many of you are dealing with Cancer, I can see that. Uranus and Jupiter. Uranus is the rule of Aquarius, that's double. And then we've got Sagittarius there again. The truth for all Leo. And we've got the Sun, which is Leo's leading, someone that's got Leo like yourself, and Aries, another fire energy. Fire does get attracted to fire, but they need water. Cancer again. Taurus, which goes in the Earth section. It's not a normal Taurus, so they've got Libra in them. The next one, we've got Virgo, Earth energy, and Moon again, like 6 Cancer. Oh my God, Cancer. There's so much Cancer here. The truth about the person that's happening here, what's going on. We've got Earth again, and we've got Jupiter, which is the rule of Sagittarius, fire. How much more? A little bit more. I mean, Cancer's taken over. I want to see if there's anything else. Okay, Leo's taken over now. I'm seeing someone. Fire energy, and we've got Scorpio. A little bit more. I just need a little bit more Earth so we can have an idea how much Earth energy. They're not allowing to have Earth. I need more Earth. So we can know for the majority what's going to rank up in the Earth. And we're not getting Earth. Oh yeah, we're getting a lot of air. Okay. And I'll take maybe 1 or 2 more. 2 more shuffles, and that'll be it. The truth for all Leo. Yeah, a lot of Leos are overwhelmed with Aquarius, that's for sure. And Venus, which is Libra, Taurus. I can see a lot of Aquarius here. A lot of Aquarius and a lot of Cancer. I was right when I said Cancer, Aquarius. I was 100%. Water, Gemini, air energy here. And then 1 more, and this is the finale. In case they want to give me anything that is very important. This is the last one. And we've got double Aries. Wow. Okay. Let's put this away and go through these. Now, first we're going to do first I'll go through your soulmate, right? And then we'll talk about everything else a bit later on. Soulmate, which is what? Water and earth. Do you agree? Water and earth. What's Jupiter doing here? It should be here. What's the fire doing here? Oh, it's fire. This should be here. Okay. So earth, number 1. Second, water. Okay, that's what you need. And then comes the fire, and then air last. Okay, so we'll go through earth first. As for the earth energy, do I have any Libras here? Yes, I've got to take the Libra. If there's any Libra, no, this is Aquarius, 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 and Aquarius. Aquarius is taken over. So why I took the Libra, there's a reason. I took the Libra because we have Venus. Venus is the ruler of Libra and Taurus. So Libra, Taurus, and then we've got Capri, Libra. There's another Venus here, and then Capricorn, and there's only 1 Virgo. Right? Yes. Okay, so what's going on here? In regard to earth energy, we got very strong, and I mean very strong, because there's 4 Libra, Taurus. So in earth energy, which is, you're getting the air from this earth energy. You need a little bit of air, but mostly, number 1, you need earth and water. Do you agree? So this is the earth energy with a touch of Libra, which absolutely works well, because a Taurus with Libra gives them the equilibrium, the mutuality, changes their fixation and their stubbornness. They become more versatile, and they are real and down to earth and honest and incredible. But that stubbornness and that fixed nature can be, Libra brings equilibrium and gives them an incredible sense of versatility and romance. So they are very sensual, but romance comes from Libra. So that makes an amazing human being. Real, down to earth, you can rely on, and of course Libra, intelligence, justice, and all of that. So spectacular earth energy with Libra. It goes perfect with you. That's one of your soulmates. Now for the majority, we've got Libra, Taurus. Remember that. Second comes in ranking Capricorn. Capricorn on its own, just Capricorn. This is the earth that you need also. For a majority of you, the second majority after earth, after Taurus, Libra, comes the other earth energy, which is Capricorn. Okay, and then finally we've got Virgo. Just one Virgo. For the majority will be Taurus, and then Capricorn, and then Virgo. But for the majority are the two that are the strongest. That's why they double up and triple. So the earth energy is here now. You know who they are. Who's the earth energy? Now let's have a look at the water. What have you got? We've got Cancer. I know Cancer's leading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, and then Scorpio, I think. Wait a minute. Neptune, and then Scorpio. Well, there's 3 Scorpios and 2 Pisces. Okay, so the first ranking up in the water energy is Cancer. Look at this. Look at this. 6. There's 6 of them. 3 Cancers, and they're 6 and 1, 7. The moon is also Cancer. So we didn't have the Chariot, no. So Cancer controlling the way. So many of you are dealing with Cancerians. It could be the one that you're saying goodbye to. It is also possible that this fire energy might have Cancer in them as a soulmate. You could have Cancer, water energy, which is one of your soulmates, and with it fire, and perhaps some earth. It'll be fantastic if it's a Cancer with Taurus, Libra. Magnificent. You will be head over heels. It's a soulmate that you will never forget, and you'll have a great future with. Cancer, very strong for the majority of Leo. And then second comes Scorpio, is another soulmate, half of a soulmate with Earth. It becomes complete. Scorpio, the second one. And then, of course, there's Pisces for the rest. So that explains the water energy. Now we talk about fire. Fire energy, always fire gets attracted to fire. Always Leos will always be attracted to fire. So what have we got here? We got Sagittarius 2. We got Mars here. We got Leo. I feel like Leo's leading, but I'll just be 100% sure. Leo, and Sagittarius. Sagittarius, we have 4. Okay. Aries, we got 3, 4. Do we have 5 here? No, we have 4 Leo. So we got 4 Leos and 4 Sagittarius. Right? Yes, there it is. Sagittarian, Jupiter, and then we've got 4 Leos. So that means for the majority of Leo, you'll be dealing with people that have Sagittarius and Leo in them as a first ranking for the fire energy. And then for the second ranking, we have Aries. There's 3 Aries. That's your fire energy. Now let's talk about air energy. And these could be also family and siblings and best friends, or the people that are leaving your life. Even the ones that are leaving your life are going to be part of here. And I feel like it could be water and air. Possibly water and air. And talking about air, we've got Aquarius leading the way. 1 Gemini only. Uranus, and then we have this is 5 Aquarius. So many of you, my dear Libras, are dealing with Aquarius. So you might be meeting an Aquarius that might have Taurus, Libra in them, or they might have even an Aquarius that might have Cancer in them. It is possible. If you have an Aquarius that has water, like Cancer Aquarius, without Earth, it's going to be this ending, a chapter that's ending, just so you know. But if this Aquarius has got Earth energy, then they could be part of the soulmate. If there's earth and water within them, that's what you need to know. If it's just Aquarius with water, it's something that's been ongoing and it's been very difficult, and you've been feeling entrapped, and something is lost in it a long time ago, and you've been prolonging, and now the karma is over. It's ending. End of a battle. If that's the case, like I explained. Otherwise, majority of you are dealing with Aquarius. Aquarius can be a situation where a lot of Leos do connect with Aquarius, the early part of their life, and then from 40s onwards they start ending it, especially if there is no earth. But if there is earth and water, both, for Aquarius to last with someone, they need earth and water. With any Leo, not with other people, just with you, because you're fire. So you need earth and water. You don't need that much air, that much. These are the priorities. Earth, but because there's a very strong connection with Aquarius, you do need to make this long term, to make this a soulmate, for this Aquarius to be a soulmate for you. They have to have earth and water. Very important. And then there is Gemini, just one Gemini. So for the majority of Leos are dealing with Aquarius. There could be best friends, there could be people around you, family that you're dealing with, because don't forget, I was looking at the soulmate, but also there are people we're asking, who are the people that you are consumed with and working with on a high level from December onwards. And that is the end of your reading. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Your perspective, you talking about the star sign, does give us a perspective. We understand everything, why everything is so much. And whenever there is a sign that's a lot, that means the majority of you are dealing with that. So that's very important to point out. Remember, so much spectacular events are taking place in your life. You're falling in love, your dreams are coming true, you're healing, and there is a lot of wealth coming to you. Business, alliance, all of that, and so much more. So I hope you enjoyed this reading and the end of a chapter that was very difficult. Let me know by giving me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and if it resonates with you, and I wish you all the best in everything you're doing. My best regards. Love, light, peace. Namaste.